It will be recalled that on the first day of December 2023, the senators of National Association of Nigerian Students (NANS) converged in Abuja for a national conference, which parallel governments were formed two factions of the leadership of National Association of Nigerian Students (NANS) for the sustainability of peace and unity in the organization and for the interest of all Nigerian students will stand as a priority. Comrade Elvis Ekundina, being the Senate President of the other faction leadership, stepping down his mandate with his team for the other factions. Comrade Elvis said this is coming as a result of the obvious plight and purposeful leadership demonstrated by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, who has progressively kept to his campaign promises to the youth and students in the establishment of Nigerian Students Loan Fund for the indigent Nigerian students. He further states that NANS, as an umbrella body of all Nigerian students, both at home and in diaspora, need to be united and benefit from the landmark initiative of the Renew Hope agenda. Elvis noted that the faction was not pressured by any individual or groups in making this decision, but rather the interest of its constituents.
For the sustainability of peace and unity in this organization and for the interest of all Nigerian students, we stand as our priority. I, Comrade Ekundina Elvis, being the Senate President of the other factional leadership, is stepping down my mandate with my team of the Senate and members of the Executive Council for the other faction. This is coming as a result of the obvious plight and purposeful leadership demonstrated by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, who has progressively kept to his campaign promises to the youth and students in the establishment of Nigerian Students Loan Fund for the indigent Nigerian students who cannot afford to pay their school fees in pursuant of their tertiary education career. NANS, as an umbrella body for all Nigerian students, both at home and diaspora, need to be united and benefit from this landmark initiative of the Renewed Hope agenda. Let me also state it clear without missing words that it is on record. We were not pressured by anybody or any individual in making this decision, but rather the interest of our constituents remains our priority, and that is the reason for this action. We want to reiterate that the interest of our domain, our constituent, which is the student body, remains sacrosanct and of utmost priority to us as young emerging leaders of this great country. I wish to state here that I, Comrade Ekundina Elvis, the Senate President with the Senate President of the other faction, with the entire Senate Secretariat, and had thought carefully in this decision for peace to reign in NANS and for the organization to forge ahead. It is to let the world know that we have brought down our faction and there is no faction in NANS. To let you know, as you can see, you are seeing us together. That is to let you know that we are now united, and we believe that in unity we can achieve so many things that will make our constituency or our constituents to say positive things about every one of us here in the future, and be rest assured that from now on you will begin to hear positive things in the student constituency and in education in Nigeria.
That fashion I've just said, coming together for we to work together. He's not here alone. In the Senate arm, he's here with even the executive arm. There are two arms. We have the Senate and the executive arm. You can see the ASG is here, the Vice President too is here, the ex-official is here, and the clerk of the Senate, the Deputy Senate President, they are all here. That make up the structure, and they are some even on their way. But because of distance, they couldn't meet up the press conference. It therefore means that from now henceforth, NANS is one. We'll speak in one voice, we'll carry Nigerian students along. And he said that he is not coerced to do this. That because of the fact that I know students need to benefit good initiative that is going on, so we need to come together. I said it earlier, it's an eternal issue. We disagree to agree. Now Nigerian student is one leadership under me, will be united to continuously advocate, especially for the interests, the yearning and the aspiration of Nigerian students.
Definitely there are mechanisms in place that will make sure this structure, as we have joined together to be one, we are going to continue efforts to engage ourselves as brothers and as families, because NANS that is the ideology that governs NANS, the unity of the organization. And henceforth, we are going to make sure, just like the second question, that the problem that always lead to division in this organization always come up during our convention and election. So we are looking at that inwardly, how we can have an electoral process that will be free and fair henceforth.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever. We shall always fight for our rights.